Hey, what's up, guys? It's Goodthalion, and welcome back to Destiny. Take a seat. Let's have a little chat. Let's talk about some things that I've been talking about in my streams for the last week or so that I think might be a good idea for the game. Now, if you remember in the Iron Banner, yeah, look right into my eyes. They're beautiful. Hey, we should hang out. Oh. Anyways, so you remember in the Iron Banner how they let you reforge your gear and get different perk stat rolls on said gear, and it was really nice. And so you could get a weapon and you could reforge it, which was great. I think that was super good, and it was a good way to use currencies outside of the Iron Banner. I think it was super smart, and I feel like Bungie could take that reforging system and turn it into something really fun and a good way to recycle old content and old currencies inside Destiny. Now, as it stands, commendations get useless pretty quickly. A lot of the gear that you get from the vendors have pretty bad perk rolls on them, weapon-wise, and once you get your head and chest, there's really no need for commendations at all. And personally, I can't see a reason to spend commendations on said gear down here. So I kind of had an idea on how to use commendations and furthermore how to use Ascendant materials going forward in Destiny, and this is something that I wouldn't mind being retweeted at Bungie, or if it's something they might already be thinking. Now let's go back to the original discussion, and that is reforging. Reforging, like I said, is when you re-roll the perks on your gun. So let's say I got the LDR, or, you know, better the devil you don't, and I really hate the perks on this thing. I have Return to the Sender and Third Eye, and it's garbage perks, and, you know, what do I do now when I get garbage perks? Well, I fucking take apart the weapon and get some Ascendant materials. Yay! But what if we could take this weapon, and we could bring it to the Vanguard Quartermaster and say, yo, I would like to pay you one commendation to re-roll the perks on this said item. So here's the system that I propose to you. In order to re-roll or reforge the perks on any item, you would need to have at least rank 5 with that faction. So if you had a Vanguard weapon, you could only reforge it at Vanguard. If you have a Crucible weapon, you can only reforge it with Crucible. If you have something like Dead Orbit, you could only re-roll it at Dead Orbit. And I propose that you would need to have rank 5 with these factions in order to reforge their items. So you would, step 1, rank 5. Step 2, commendation. Give them a commendation, original item, they reforge it and give you a random perk roll on that item. This goes hand in hand with the very RNG heavy loot system already placed inside of Destiny, and I think it's a system that would work really well, and it's a system that players could buy into very quickly and very happily buy into to go and farm up commendations. So outside of commendations, I propose another use for our Ascendant materials, because hardcore players have these things piling up. I'm on Xbox, I only have 40 right now, but on PlayStation, I have over 400 Ascendant materials. So I propose that we should be able to buy commendations for roughly 40 Ascendant materials. 20 to 40 Ascendant materials. Man, this guy's joining. Nice. Nice. Thanks, Vex guy. So I propose that you be able to buy commendations for your Ascendant materials. I think this is a system that would work out really well. You would be able to get commendations, you would be spending old currencies, and that would keep these currencies relevant inside the game, so people would still want to run their dailies every day. They'd still want to get Ascendant materials from things like the Nightfall, and currently getting Ascendant materials in the Nightfall sucks. So people would want to run all of these old systems, get these old currencies, in order to re-roll their faction weapons into better statted, better perked weapons. And no, it's not guaranteed good perk rolls, but it's giving you a chance to find a weapon that fits your playstyle. So again, I propose rank 5 with any given faction, and you could trade in one commendation and a weapon to get a re-rolled perk roll on that weapon, and you could also turn in like a stack of Ascendant materials for a commendation. Let me know how you guys feel about this proposed system. Would you want the ability to reforge your faction weapons Would you feel like this would give you a new use for commendations? Would this make you want to grind out rep to get commendations? Would this make you want to grind out old Vault of Glass to get Ascendant materials in order to create commendations, in order to re-roll your perks? Because there's nothing worse in an MMO type game than when currencies become completely useless and irrelevant. And I feel like this is a great way to keep these currencies relevant, useful, and fun. Most of all, fun, because getting new shit is fun. And everybody knows that if you find a gun that has the perfect perk rolls for you, that it's a fucking monster. So leave me a comment below. Do you like this? I'm going to tweet this at Bungie. If you could hit the retweet button on my Twitter, it's at Gathalion, or tweet it out to them yourselves, that would be great. Let's see how they feel. I want to know how you feel. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys back inside Destiny.